Magidigidi. I'm a marketing director of a company called Phila Industries, and I'm here to introduce to you a concept called egasi.com. I don't know if you can hear me from this. So egasi.com is an online store that sells all township clothing labels. So I'll make you an example just to kind of illustrate why we had to do what we're doing. So I think it was 3 or 4 years back when I first saw the t-shirts written "I'm a Gib Gib." Tear Gas was wearing them. I think Josie also came out wearing those t-shirts. I also wanted to get myself one of those, but I couldn't get them, because I didn't know how to go about getting them. And then I think soon afterwards we saw another concept coming out. There was Fake Durban Rocks. I saw hoodies, I saw t-shirts, and I saw cap. They were all written Fake Durban Rocks. And I did my research to find out where do I get hold of these things. And I was told the only way to get them is to go to Durban and to get the original one. Obviously there were some fakes going around in the Egasi, but the original one was coming from Durban. And the only way to get it was for me to go to Durban. And obviously I couldn't go to Durban just to get me one t-shirt or just to get me one cap. It didn't make sense for me, So now that's the problem that there is out there. There's a lot of clothing labels out there that are made from the townships, Egasi. Even around here in Cape Town, there's a lot of them. You see Umo Chakanjani, you see Ekasimos, I see Abongile is wearing one of those as well. And then the question is, how do I get hold of those things? The only way for me to get hold of them is if I ask Abongile, where did you find it? And if he tells me he got it Walanga, that means I have to go all the way to Walanga just to get me a t-shirt. And it doesn't make sense, So there's a number of solutions that one could come up with. One of those solutions would be maybe Facebook. You create your own Facebook account and you start selling your t-shirts to your own circle of people using Facebook. You could create a website as well, sell your own stuff on your own website, and then if people like your idea, they can just go online and buy it from you. But now, with all of those solutions I've just mentioned, the problem is that there's no competition. It's just you selling your idea and that's it. Now, egasi.com creates that competition where we collect a range of items, we sell them under one website and under one application. Then it creates competition amongst the designers so that whatever you're getting becomes of better quality. Because they know if they don't up their quality, that means their item won't be bought by the people. People will choose a better item. So that's what the store is all about. And on top of that, we've done a bit of a research and we found out that people around Egasi don't really use online. And some of them are saying it's because they actually want to feel the garment. They actually want to first wear the stuff. And that's why we've created walk-in stores as well. So you can walk in, feel the garment, take a selfie, post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter. And then from there, if you still like the item, then you can buy it online or you can even buy it straight from the store, So that's what we're trying to do. So we've made connections with a lot of tourist guides so that they can bring the tourists to our stores and they can buy our items. We've also made our marketing internationally as well. So we help people who are willing to buy the items from as far as Australia, from as far as the UK, from as far as the USA. So if you are a designer and you're making your own items and you're selling them from your own garage,
firstly, I would like to know about you say you're online.
Yeah.
Can you please give us the full URL, the website?
It's not live yet. That's why I saw you Googling it and you can't find it. It's not live yet.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to.
So it's going to be e_gasi.com.
Okay,
but it's
awesome.
not live yet.
And your walk-in stores, where are they situated?
The first one is busy being set up in Site C. There's a place there called Abesutwini. I don't know if you guys know it. Yeah, Abesutwini. So that's where our first walk-in store is going to be. And we're also trying to set up another one in Makaya, but I can't reveal more details about that because it's not yet done. Yeah.
So you are not yet operational.
No, we're not yet operational. Yeah.
Will you have delivery fees?
Yes, we will have delivery fees, depending on how far away from our stores you are. So we obviously will use either DHL or post office for the local people to send the stuff over to them. So that will all be visible on the website, and if you go to the walk-in store, you'll also get that information as well.
And then do you get a guarantee or return?
Yes.
And then have you started development already of the site?
Yeah, we are busy developing the site right now.
Cool. Gentleman at the back. And then go to mine.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi Phila.
Hi.
I just want to ask something. You mentioned something about online.
Yes.
But how do you make sure that our people, ordinary people, they got that access to get your stuff, guys? I mean, you know, people are not used to these things, but how do you make sure that they get hold of this?
Yeah. So the survey that we've conducted showed us that a lot of people, especially in the townships, are only accessing internet using their cell phones. So the best way for them to access it is if they download our mobile app. So we'll create a mobile app for them to access it as well. But like I said, for those who have no access to the internet or don't even know how the internet operates, they can walk into our store as well, because we will have physical stores as well.
And a question to, where is the mic? Is the mic traveling?
Thank you, sir. My name is Mali, Phila. Nice concept. One, before you come to pitch, you need to register your idea. So it's called property of ownership. And then secondly, the domain that you're talking about, did you register already?
e_gas.com, yes.
That's good, because I can easily take it now, and then you have to pay me so much.
No, I own it.
Last question. Who's gonna be like, okay, what's your plan in terms of like marketing the site? Because you know the URL or the website address, but in order for us to go to your website to buy your stuff, we need to be marketed out there to the target market, so we can know about that's the online bar.
Yeah. Okay, just to give you a straight answer to that, I've been doing events for the past 3 years or so. So some of the people in this room know me as Phila, the events guy. So we have a range of events that we're planning to do to try and introduce this website to people. So we'll also liaise with artists, because I've got some artists on board as well, like Exhosa, Roughest, and all of them. We'll liaise with artists to try and promote this idea of ours and get it to the people. So that's the main marketing strategy for the local market. And then for the international market, we're using online platforms. So there's a number of online platforms that we're using already. So yeah.
Can the price again?
Okay, just one last question, and I have to take this because it's actually from our rainmaker. So one last question from Mikhail, just behind you, mine. Cool.
How's it? How you doing?
Good.
Good. Very nice concept. I actually like the idea a lot.
Thank you.
Just two things. Firstly, the clothing that's going to be on your website. How do people get their clothing there? Do you select the garments? Do you select, I'm a Kip for instance, or Galaxy Boy, whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
How do they get there?
So we select what we found out from our market. So we ask the people what do they want to buy, and we get that stuff and we put it on our website. And we only sell what's hot now. So if your garments are no longer hot, we take it out of our website and replace it with what's new. So yeah.
Alright, don't know if I fully agree with that, but fair enough. And then also, say for instance, it's an up-and-coming person, their garments are relatively okay, people in Khayelitsha are wearing it, right? Is there a charge for them advertising and their clothing being on your website?
No, we only charge them a commission for items sold by us. So, say for instance, this is now, I'm just going to give you random numbers. So, if I sell maybe your T-shirt for 150, then I'll say for every T-shirt sold, I'll take 15 rands of that, for instance. So that's how it's going to work.